Hello everyone, I am Sujata Puri and my student ID is 233191113, and today I will be presenting my presentation on my research Japan's defense planning dilemma in the Indo-Pacific, addressing military vulnerabilities and regional threat. My research aim is to analyze the security issues in the Indo-Pacific region in Japan. The defense policy of Japan has been a peaceful one following from Article 9 of their constitution. With rising tension in a region, however, Japan is now beefing up its defense while seeking to keep the peace. In the following presentations, I will be outlining the major threats, the military shortcoming of Japan, more recent defense reforms, and my conclusion. Okay, my next slide is about the key question. My research is centered around three key questions. What are the biggest security concerns in the Indo-Pacific to Japan? Secondly, what are the weaknesses in the Japanese military that continue to challenge Japan's defense planning? Last but not the least, do the changes in Japan's defense policy since 2022 to 2026 enhance countering these challenges? I brought together and analyzed some recently published government documents, academic research, and defense policy documents in an effort to answer these questions. I wanted to learn about how Japan is reacting to shift in the security situation and how it is meeting the demands of security and maintaining constitutional constraints. My research found four major security threats. The first is China's military expansion, particularly in the area of the East China Sea and Senkaku Island. The second is that North Korea has been steadily building up its nuclear weapon and ballistic missiles very close to Japan's target. Hybrid warfare, including cyber attack, disinformation, and economic pressure, is the third danger. This threat can be challenging to identify and counter. Lastly, Japan relies heavily on sea route to import energy and commodities, so safeguarding sea routes is crucial for Japan's economic and national security. My next slide is about military weakness. There were also a number of military weaknesses found as a result of my research. Japan continues to be heavily dependent on US security and extended deterrence. It is also limited in terms of missile defense systems and cyber and space capabilities. Another issue is Japan's age structure, representing a challenge in a requirement of personnel for the SDF. In response to these issues, Japan implemented significant defense reforms from 2022 to 2026. This encompassed the National Security Strategy 2022, the defense budget, new country strike capacities, creations of the Joint Operations Command, and enhanced cooperation with the United States and other Indo-Pacific partners. In next slide, I have included the conclusion. In conclusion, Japan is facing a more challenging security environment than ever before. The country has achieved considerable modernizations in the defense sector, but there are still a number of challenges. Constitutional constraints, bondage to alliances, population shrinkage, and the ever-evolving security challenges remain as continuing factor in defense planning. In the overall assessment, this study indicates that Japan has been progressing toward a more robust and assertive defense posture, but simultaneously need to remain true to its peace policy. And that's it. Thank you so much for listening me. Bye bye.